Okay, so I'm starting a new series today called The Art of Fiction. Basically, I'm going to focus on the ins and outs of writing fiction, or to put it another way, I'm going to be examining fiction from a writer's perspective, so that you, the viewer, may improve your own writing. Now, how am I going to do this? Well, I'm going to start by answering that in the negative, by saying what I'm largely not going to be doing. Basically, I'm not going to be providing a whole lot of advice. In other words, I'm not going to be making videos with titles like 10 tips for beginning writers, things like that. If that's what you're looking for, there are other channels that do an excellent job of that, so feel free to check them out. What I'm going to do, however, is focus on providing insight into fiction that already exists. In other words, I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm going to show you how others have done it. That way, you can decide for yourself whether it will work for you. So, what does all this mean in practice? Basically, it means I'm going to focus on actual written fiction. I'm going to be analyzing it. I'm going to be taking it apart and trying to figure out why an author chose to do what he or she did. I'll be doing this on a small scale by analyzing things like word choice and sentence structure. And I'll be doing this on a large scale by analyzing the plot and structure of entire novels. And, of course, I'll be looking at everything in between. So, given all this, who is this series for? Well, the way I look at it is, it's going to be like a graduate course in creative writing, or maybe an upper division course. Now, this doesn't mean that writers who are just starting out won't profit from watching these videos. It just means that some material might be a little advanced for beginning writers, so you might have to come back and re-watch the videos after you've learned more. That said, I am going to be covering some basics, especially in the beginning, that way we're all on the same page. But as the class proceeds, I'll be moving into more advanced subject matter with the assumption that you now have the foundation necessary to understand what I'm saying, at least enough so that you'll be able to learn something from each video. Now, so far I've made it sound as though only those who write fiction will be interested in this new series. But I also think that these videos will be useful for anyone who just enjoys reading fiction, if for no other reason than that these videos will make you a better reader. This is especially true of English majors because, sadly, English majors are rarely taught how to think like a writer. So if you're one of those unfortunate souls who spends all day having to learn and apply what's known as theory, here's your chance to learn something that might actually be useful in life. Alright, so I think I've covered everything I wanted to. I hope what I've said here intrigues you and that you'll stick around for more videos. If not, have a good life. For the rest of us, let's hit it. And by hitting it, I mean hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of the videos. That's enough. Bye. Let's do this. More jokes next time, right? Yeah, that sounds good.